If you made a mistake on a report and your boss found out before you had a chance to fix it, average. I didn't realize I made a mistake. It wasn't really my fault. Smart. You're right. Thanks for catching that. I'll correct it right away and double check the rest. Smart plus funny. Oops, caught me red-handed. Good eye. I'll fix it faster than you can say spreadsheet. Lesson. So, the way we respond to mistakes, especially with our boss, can make all the difference. Owning up, showing initiative, and adding a touch of humor when appropriate can turn an awkward moment into a chance to build trust and show professionalism. If your boss gives you a task with an unrealistic deadline, average, that's impossible. I don't think I can do it. Smart, this is a tight deadline. Could we prioritize or adjust the scope to make sure I deliver the best results? Smart plus funny. Sure. If I skip sleep coffee breaks and maybe breathing, I can totally do it. Lesson. So, managing expectations with honesty and humor can show you're proactive and collaborative, not just resistant. If your boss gives you critical feedback in front of the team, average, that's not fair. I don't think I deserve that. Smart. Thanks for the feedback. I'll take that on board and make sure to improve. Smart plus funny. Ouch, but fair. I'll add that to my list of character building moments. Lesson. So, staying composed and open to feedback, even publicly, shows maturity and emotional intelligence. If you need to ask for a raise, average. I think I deserve more money. Smart. I've taken on more responsibility and consistently delivered strong results. Can we discuss my compensation? Smart plus funny. So, if my work were a stock, I'd say now's the time to invest. Lesson. So, confidence, timing, and a light touch of humor can make a tough conversation easier and more productive. If you're late to a meeting with your boss, average. Sorry, I lost track of time. Smart. I apologize for being late. Thank you for waiting. Let's get started. Smart plus funny. Sorry I'm late, my calendar and I had a disagreement, but I've put it in its place now. Lesson. So, owning mistake, showing appreciation, and keeping it light can turn a bad impression into a forgivable one. If you don't understand the instructions your boss gave, average. I don't get it. Smart. Just to make sure I'm on the same page. Can I clarify a couple points? Smart plus funny. So, either I need more coffee or I need a quick rundown. Mind helping me decode that? Lesson. So, asking for clarity shows you're thoughtful, not clueless. And humor can ease any tension. If your boss rejects your idea in a meeting, average. I guess it was a good idea anyway. Smart. I appreciate the feedback. Maybe I can refine it and come back with something stronger. Smart plus funny. Fair enough. I'll give a makeover and see if I can win you over next round. Lesson. So, persistence with a good attitude shows resilience and keeps the door open for future ideas. If your boss gives credit to someone else for your work, average. That was my work. Smart. Just to clarify, I was involved in that project too. I'm glad it turned out well. Smart plus funny. Teamwork makes the dream work. But just for the record, I did write half the dream. Lesson. So, tactfully claiming your credit while staying positive shows professionalism and confidence. If your boss asks you to work overtime unexpectedly, average. I can't. I have plans. Smart. I can stay late today, but I'll need to adjust tomorrow's schedule to balance things out. Is that okay? Smart plus funny. Sure, I'll just tell my couch we'll have to reschedule our date. Lesson. So, showing flexibility while setting boundaries respectfully helps maintain balance and goodwill. If you disagree with your boss in a meeting, average. I don't agree with that. Smart. That's one way to look at it. Can I share another perspective that might help? Smart plus funny. I might be going out on a limb here, but hey, that's where the best fruit usually is. Lesson. So, disagreeing respectfully and creatively can make you stand out as thoughtful, not confrontational. If your boss asks you to present last minute in a meeting, average. I wasn't prepared for this. Smart. I'll do my best with what I have and follow up with any details after. Smart plus funny. Let's call this a surprise performance. I'll try not to crash and burn. Lesson. So, staying calm and adaptable, even when unprepared, shows composure and courage. If you accidentally CC'd the wrong person in a sensitive email, average. Oops, ignore that. Smart. My apologies for mix-up. Please disregard that message. I'll follow up with the right info. Smart plus funny. Well, that wasn't my proudest inbox moment. Guess I owe someone coffee now. Lesson. So, owning digital mistakes quickly and gracefully helps preserve trust and minimize damage. If your boss praises you in front of others, average. Thanks. Smart. Thank you. I really appreciate the recognition and support. Smart plus funny. Wow, thanks. I'll try not to let it go to my head too much. Lesson. So, accepting praise with humility and charm builds your reputation without sounding arrogant. If your boss criticizes your tone in an email you sent, average. I didn't mean it that way. Smart. Thanks for the feedback. I'll be more mindful tone next time. Smart plus funny. Noted. I'll switch from robot mode to friendly human for my next email. Lesson. So, tone matters as much as content. Responding with openness shows emotional intelligence. If you want to take a few days off during a busy period, average. I really need this time off no matter what. Smart. I know it's a busy time, but I'll make sure everything's covered before I go. Can we work it out? Smart plus funny. I'll return recharged, more productive, and slightly tanner. Win-win? Lesson. So, when you show responsibility and flexibility, even tough requests become easier to approve. If your boss asks you to do something outside your job description, average. That's not my job. Smart. I'm happy to help. Could we also review my current priorities so I can manage time well? Smart plus funny. Sure. Just let me grab my multitask of the year cape real quick. Lesson. So, showing willingness while setting boundaries signals you're helpful, not a pushover. If your boss gives you unclear instructions for a task, average. I'll just figure it out somehow. Smart. To make sure I'm on track, can I clarify exactly what you're expecting? Smart plus funny. Okay, I've got a rough sketch in my head, but I'd rather not turn this into abstract art. Can we clarify a bit? Lesson. So, seeking clarity up front saves time, confusion, and potential rework later. If your boss forgets something important you already told them, average. I already told you that. Smart. No worries. I can resend info and bring you up to speed. Smart plus funny. Yep, I've got the receipts. Resending now. Your inbox's new favorite repeat. Lesson. So, being patient and tactful in reminders shows you're supportive, not defensive. If your boss gives you too many tasks at once, average. I can't do all of this. Smart. This is quite a bit. Could we prioritize so I know what to tackle first? Smart plus funny. Okay, I'll need caffeine, a cape, and a clone, but prioritizing works too. Lesson. So, managing overload starts with honest communication, and a little humor never hurts. If your boss asks for your opinion in a meeting, average. I'm not sure. Smart. Here's my take based on what I've seen. I'm open to feedback. Smart plus funny. All right, here's my 2 cents. No refunds, though. Lesson. So, being willing to speak up with confidence, even if not perfect, shows initiative and thoughtfulness.